Hello everybody, this is Douglas with Other Than Intended Purposes. Jack's behind the camera, and Choo Choo is on his magma snail in Stranglethorn Vale. We're going to change the camera angle here and do the unboxing for the March Knife Nerd box. Be right. We're back. That was a little bit of fun showing Choo Choo there, but I did make a Choo Choo, who is a gnome, in remembrance of John Brown. He's a really good guy, and the community is sadder without him. But tonight we are here to open up the March Knife Nerd box. And the opening knife today will be the Essie Azula 2. And the Azula is the meanest ant in the Amazon. And so Essie named this knife after them because, well, it will get you if you let it. And if you, there we go, aren't being a goof. I think I need to strop that. But something Jack thought up that's just going to be a little bit of fun. In the description of this video, I'm going to put 4 knives. And you can vote on which one you want me to use next month to open this the box. And if nobody votes on anything, then I'll just pick. But just thought it would be fun to have a little interaction. So, digging into the box. The first thing we have is the paper. I will keep that here as reference. And then we'll get to, we've got some, ooh, that's a thick coin. Hold on, I want to see that. You can sit over there for a minute. We always like getting swag, and this time's no difference. We got a Knife Madness sticker, and it's got the Blue Creek knives in the clover. Oh, this whole thing is the Blue Creek Knife Nerd box, and I don't think I mentioned that in the first time I said Knife Nerd, but that is where this comes from. And this
Modi's trying to play with something.
Doesn't want to come out. Yeah, Modi is being a little bit of a spaz right now, but that's okay because ooh, that's cool. It says Saturday Knife Live, Big Red EDC, and that is a thick metal coin. That's really freaking cool. Put that back in there so it doesn't get scratched up for the moment. We've got Blue Creek Knives Knife Nerd Club sticker for this month. The Space Skelly, gotta like him. One of Jody's business cards from Big Red. Stay prepared, don't get prepared. I guess that's about cannibalism. Big Red's new sticker, and this says Dive Indiana Ponds, Blue Creek Knives, Discover the Deep. I used to dive into ponds in Indiana. Choo Choo, get up there. I used to jump into the quarries, and I used to ice skate on the ponds when it was a little too cold to go swimming. So I like that one.
Remember, guys, cannibalism's only fun when you're on the right side of the fork.
In the box, the first thing I see is a sin cut, which is always a good thing to see. I have had very good luck with sin cut product. Where did I put my, there it is. I need a knife to get into my new knife.
I'm sure you got one within reach.
Yeah. it is quite possible that there is a knife within reach of me at this moment. Or 50. We have a send cut, and I'm... Okay, that's cool. More stickers. Send cut sticker.
Visible in frame, there are at least
Knife polishing
4
cloth.
knives that I can see in the frame right now.
Oh, those
including
are,
what you
those are
just
desk
opened.
knives. They don't count.
But they're still in frame.
Yes,
Oh, wait,
those
5.
are just desk knife. Ooh. Okay, we have ourselves here.
Can you spot them all?
Old eyes, go to the paper. Oh, I should have read this before I got to that. This month is our first guest curated box. JB, also known as Big Red EDC, is the mastermind behind this month's box. Here's the link to subscribe to his channel. If you're that doesn't really work, but here.
Hold it back up.
If you are not subscribed to Big Red EDC, go over and give him a look. He's very entertaining. He is a fellow veteran, although he was in the Navy, but it still counts. And he's an all-around nice guy. I've had quite a few conversations with him. He's a really nice guy. Says this is the Sin Cut KYRI krill. Okay, this is the Sin Cut krill. It is a 3.19 inch sheep's foot blade, 9CR 18 MOV, caged ceramic ball bearings, G10 handle, stainless steel liner. Overall length is 7.31 inches. And my experience with Send Cut is very smooth operation, and this is very smooth. Putting this in the hand, it's one of those ones where your pinky doesn't quite grab on that, but this one has a pretty generous choil, and I can get a good solid 4-finger grip on that. So, choils on folders are a iffy proposition. If they're too small, you can't get your finger in there, but you think you should. It puts you awfully close to that sharp edge. But this one is big enough, and if you put a little bit of back pressure on the flipper tab that comes down to become the finger guard, my finger's not touching the sharpened edge there. Now, the plunge cut on this is way back here. The ricasso on this is tiny. The plunge cut is way back here, so you've got a lot of room in there that you could be sharpening this before you have to worry about that plunge cut. Now, this is I don't know if it says it here, but to my eyes, that is a very high saber grind. You've got the break line right here. Now, when you come out to the end, it comes into almost a full flat out here. Well, not almost, it's a full flat out here. But as you get back to the middle of the blade, you're looking at a very high saber. There is some jimping back here, which is going to be nice. It's not super aggressive, but it's got enough of a grip. Yeah. Could do that with the precision cut, utility cuts. It's pretty nice. 9CR is a utility steel. It's going to give you enough edge retention that you can take this out and do some cuts with it. Not have to be worried about it all the time, but you're going to have to touch it up. But on the upside, it's really easy. 9CR actually takes a strop really well, so as long as you don't let it get dull, you strop it up every time you've used it for a while, it should do pretty good. Okay, nice backspacer on there. the screws for the pocket clip are recessed, so there's nothing in there. That's got good tension on it. There are screw holes over here, so that looks like it is reversible. There's 2 screws in that. There's 2 holes there, but only 1 screw. So one of those has to come over. That's fine. Those are small. Those look like T6s. I think the pivot's a T6 as well. I can check that out. The knife community has some amazing people. One of the people who watches the channel sent me a little driver in a pouch. And well, that's a T9. I guessed really off on that one. That is a T6. So the body screws are T6s. That looks like it might be a T8. If you have no interest in taking knives apart, you can, like,
disregard this check section.
You check your emails while I'm doing this. Would help if I didn't pull out another T6. I know I have a T8 in here. That should be that one. That's a T8. Okay. T8 pivot screw, T6 body screws. So fairly standard. Personally, I like it when they have T8 body screws as well, because T6s have a tendency to strip out. So you have to be very gentle when you remove them. But that being said, oops, I just failed that. That being said, I like sheep's foot. I'm going to have to spend some time with this one and see exactly how it over time uses. Your branding is pretty minimal. It says Sencut right there. You can see that. Over here it's got a tiny little logo on it. And then way up here in the Ricoso it says 9CR. But, so that's the brain cramp. The krill. You know what would be funny? To put one of my belugas behind it, because that's what they eat is krill. And because it's Big Red EDC, Big Red gum. I used to love this stuff when I was a kid. But that is the box for this month. And that's a good box. I like Sencut. So, remember, get out in the woods, enjoy yourself. The best equipment in the world does no good if you don't practice with it and know how to use it. Do something kind for someone. It does not have to be something big or expensive or time-consuming. A kind word, just something to make them smile.
To participate in the vote, just put the number that's next to the name in your comment.
I'm going to have in the comments, or in the about this video section, Kizer PPY, Petrified Fish Beluga drop point, the CRKT Pilar, and my BK7 field knife. And next month, when the box shows up, while I'm waiting for Jack, because he likes to make me sit there and wait to open the box while it's driving me crazy because it's sitting right there, but I don't know what's in it. I will go through and count the votes, and you guys can pick what I use to open the box next month. Get out in the woods, have a good time, talk to you later, bye.